Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Continuing my conversation about Dreamforce 2013 right around the corner. I've got Seth Landy. He's with a company called Kinetic Growth. That's kineticgrowth.com. And I kind of like that name. Tell us exactly what you do, Seth, and welcome to the program.
Oh, thanks, Kevin. So Kinetic Growth provides renewal management and e-commerce software for Salesforce.
Okay. We
help companies track and manage subscriptions, and we help them enable their customers to self-serve.
Okay.
So
go ahead.
We built Kinetic Growth my co-founder and I started Kinetic Growth to capitalize on three business trends we had identified. First, we saw that more and more companies are wanting to provide subscription offerings instead of just one-time sales. Mm-hmm. We saw that customers expect that the companies that they're doing business with to provide e-commerce solutions or to provide e-commerce functionality. And third, we saw that companies want to consolidate their IT systems. And so it's really those first two trends that led us to build Kinetic Growth. We felt we could address them. And the third trend led us to partner with Salesforce.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Very cool. So tell us a little bit about the history of your company.
Sure. So my teammates and I had all independently been working with Salesforce at different companies that partnered with Salesforce. And we had been involved in the ecosystem for quite some time, and we had we were hearing the same stories from the companies that we were working with. I mean, these stories are the kind of the trends that I just mentioned, that companies want to do e-commerce within Salesforce instead of managing their e-commerce separately from their direct sales, and that companies want a better way to manage subscriptions, a better way to sell subscriptions within Salesforce.
Okay. And kind of give me an idea of the type of companies you work with.
Absolutely. So we're working with customer companies. So we're working with companies that want to automate processes so that they can free up their sales reps' time so that the sales reps can focus more on the customer. We're working with companies that want to open up their options to the customer so that they're easy to do business with.
Very good. And how big is your company in terms of number of employees?
Oh, we're a small company at this point. There's only 4 of us, but we are hiring. And so, if there are any Salesforce developers out there listening to the show, please reach out to us at kineticgrowth.com.
Got it. Yeah, absolutely. So that's what you're hiring is developers, technology developers.
That's correct. Yes.
Very cool. Tell us about the level of sponsorship you all have at Dreamforce.
So we're a bronze sponsor at Dreamforce this year, and we're really excited about the opportunity. It's a huge audience and a great opportunity for us to market our solutions. We're as a bronze sponsor, we'll have a booth and be giving demos, raffling off prizes. Last year, we raffled off a flat screen TV. We got a really positive response from that, so we're planning to do it again this year. And we're going to be at booth N2131 in Cloud Expo North. So if you are attending Dreamforce, please stop by, say hello, and if for nothing else, maybe you'll win that TV.
There you go. Never know. Never know. So tell me about how many times have you done Dreamforce as an exhibitor?
So this is our second time exhibiting at Dreamforce, and last year we were an exhibitor level sponsor, which is something that's only available to first time sponsors. That was very successful for us, so that's why we're back and increasing our sponsorship level.
Yeah, very cool. And so obviously it's working for you. Yeah,
it's really turning out great for us.
So what do you do to make sure that, because again, my understanding is like the minimal, exhibitors costs like $40,000, and I'm sure it's $1 million to be the biggest one, maybe the diamond or whatever, because there's only one of those. And so, what kind of things do you do to help make sure that you get the biggest bang for your buck?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, one thing is that we spend a lot of time preparing for Dreamforce. We practice our demos and really make sure that everybody who's all of our staff at the booth is prepared and knows what they're doing. As I mentioned, we have a raffle that really does help draw a crowd, and we just go there with a lot of energy, and I think that people see that, they kind of see our excitement and get a sense of what it's like to do business with us, and that's really been working out for us.
Very cool. I love it. Again, talking a little bit about Dreamforce 2013, another company participating in it, and learning a little bit more about what they do to make sure they get the most of it. And so with a team of 4, I bet everybody shows up, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. It's all hands on deck for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, are you going to be involved in speaking as well? Did you say that?
No, we won't be speaking.
Not yet. Next year.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Very cool. So besides, what do you do? Like, do you try to schedule in advance a lot of the people that you want to meet before they get there? What kind of things do you do to help, really make that biggest bang for your buck?
Yeah, so we are reaching out to all of our clients and all of our prospects, letting them know that we're going to be there, reminding, and we keep telling people that we're going to be at booth N2131 so that they can find us, and then also setting up meetings with our existing customers, just because it's so nice to have those face-to-face meetings. We do have customers all over, so Dreamforce is really a great opportunity for us to connect with our customers that we don't get to see in person as frequently.
Yeah, and so how many of those do you think you'll have scheduled in terms of your actual customers you already have?
Well, we're hoping to schedule all of them, but right now we're looking at we've got a pretty good percentage. We've got several meetings scheduled every day, and we're going to keep reaching out to our customers, and hopefully we'll get to meet up with all of them there.
Seth Landy is with a company called Kinetic Growth, Kinetic, in case you don't know how to spell kinetic, in which I say shame on you. KineticGrowth.com, and they're one of the many companies that participate in Dreamforce each year. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks, Kevin.
When we come back, we're going to have much more for you. Before you run away, by the way, Seth, I do want my producer to chat with you. You're listening to The Price of Business.